In fact, looks like it's going to be Nepal with the first shot and not India. Excuse me for that. And this possibly can be the most intriguing, the most fascinating part of the day for the audience out in the center. Sabita Rana Magar will be the one to take the first shot for Nepal. And Soumya, who's had a great game of football today, who's proved to be the messiah for India on multiple occasions. And she once again do the honors. Meera Tamang just ensuring that the ball's well placed before the shot's taken. And the deafening roar at the Paljor Stadium will tell you how excited the audience is. Right then, Sabita it is. And Sabita finds the net. Soumya going the wrong way. And Sabita with a smile on her face. Absolutely a cakewalk. It's all about composure. It's all about finding the right target. Nepal surges ahead. And at the other end now for Nepal, it's going to be Anjana Rana Magar. And India will have Priyadarshini stepping up. Take one from the spot. Make no mistake, Anjana, she's a stalwart in the game's truest sense. Priyadarshini takes it all wrong, and Anjana gets the first save of the shootout. Not the best of penalties. It was an emasculated hit. It took a bit of an awkward elevation as well. And I think if you take an overall look at the body position, it will tell you that she just wanted to place that. At times you have to do better than that. There wasn't any intent of power. Ideally, if you have an intent of power, you will have your shoulders moving a tad to the corners. Because your initial power comes in all the way from the hip. And then when you swing that leg of yours, you channel it to the ball. Right. And Nepal has got a goal as well. I think there was a bit of a technical glitch that was on. And Nepal made no mistake. Well, apologies for that. India has now missed out 2-on-2. This time Santosh stepping up and shot it way above the post. And this time it's make or break. If Nepal scores, India will be in pretty much uncharted territories here. And Anita Basnet stepping up. She'll have a golden chance to put this game to bed once and for all. Obviously, India will have their shot coming in. Anita smashes it out. She's dragged it wide, and India might just have a bit of breathing space here. Soumya did go in the right side, and it wasn't on target. Can India bounce back? Two crucial saves altogether from Anjana Rana Magar. In India, we will have Ashtam Oram stepping up. Ashtam's got some international exposure before, and obviously should be the one hoping to get at least a goal back. Not the best of penalties. Anjana denies again, and India misses out 3-on-3. What's really going on? Not a single conversion on that. Taken along the carpet. and goes horribly wrong. Right, if Nepal scores, that should be game, set and match. So Soumya has got to save this. No other way out. Nisha Thokar it is. Nisha takes one and gets the ball in the back of the net. Nepal conquers the exhibition match. India has to concede after a phenomenal battle of 90 minutes. Fans are enjoying themselves out in the centre. It's a big victory for Nepal at the end of the day. It came through a tiebreaker. India couldn't really conjure the kind of precision that was needed in the shootout. Not a single shot hit its mark. And once again, composure prevailing out there for Nisha Thokar. And she was cool and calm, sending it way past Soumya after proving what she is capable of. Unfortunately, she fell short in the shootout. But the fans, they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. What a game this has been. It kept on oscillating from one end to the other. It had all the ingredients of being a superb game, and it was a superb game indeed. But well played to both the sides, but eventually Nepal managed to secure a victory through tiebreaker. The full-time scoreline was India 1, Nepal 1. But after India missed out on their tie-breaking, on their shootouts, Nepal managed to take the bragging rights home. We'll take a look at the highlights of the game. India and Nepal both started off on a fairly aggressive note. None of the teams were going on a bit of a cagey affair. India came in all the way from the left and right. They did try and find out chances, but couldn't really crack them open. A few good saves. Soumya was brought into the action over and over again. Both the teams went from one end to the other. Both the teams looked out for scoring opportunities, and at the end of it all, it was 2 moments of individual brilliance. Quite a few good saves, to be honest. Throughout the game, we had witnessed both the goalkeepers staying busy. Usha at one end and Soumya. And then the moment of reckoning for India. Soumya snatching a ball with a lovely chest wrap. And then a brilliant first touch to control before firing home the all-important first goal. But Nepal, they were hardly unfazed by it. They kept on coming in waves. And then a few trips, a few topples, a few tumbles altogether. This was a decent move as well. And Soumya, once again, we keep on saying this, Soumya has been sensational. But then this move caused India that lead. A bit of an awkward bounce. And the ball went into the back of the net. And once again, it was Ghissing who found that all-important equalizer. The second half was a lot more active, was a lot more open. And there was intensity from all corners. We witnessed a few great saves. We witnessed a few brilliant maneuvers altogether. And Soumya went down asking for a penalty, but then she was denied. That was another incredible setup. Should have been better. And then Nepal kept on firing. The Indian defense was being tested over and over again. Soumya was tested over and over again. But the combination of Santosh and Malati Munda, they did well. They kind of kept India in the game. They were not willing to allow anything for Nepal despite the relentless wave of attacks that India were up against. India managed to keep the women in blue away. This was another lovely chance and a brilliant bit of control altogether by Malati. The way she closed down the gate, that was absolutely sensational. No place, no qualms about the clearance. And then another fine shot, missed its mark by Whiskers. And India had an opening as well. Soumya did try to drag that ball in, but it went out already before she could pull it back. And good control as well, very good slides. Timing their tackles, timing their runs to perfection, not allowing India to build from the momentum that they created. And this was one of the best of the runs. Left and right, she swiveled so smoothly as if she was a knife through butter. And then that fine corner somehow palmed away. Unfortunately, no one from India could capitalize. Nepal kept on knocking on the doors, but Soumya and the defenders combined came up with a few crucial saves. And this was another lovely chance. Unfortunate that Nepal couldn't keep it on.